Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the WWE 2K17 Universe Mode Slammy Awards special. I am, of course, MathWiz97, and we are coming to you from Los Angeles, California, for this very special edition of Universe Mode. But before we get to any of our awards for this evening, of course, this is the Slammy Awards, so we've got a ton of different categories. Match of the year. You know, you saw it all. You saw it all in the intro. But we're kicking things off. We're getting hyped to start off this Slammy Awards episode because it is the Hype Bros set for tag team action as they're going to be taking on the Outcasts, Bo Dallas and Heath Slater. Yes, we are kicking it into high gear straight off the bat for the Slammy Awards. And honestly, I mean, there's no better way to start this thing off. I mean, you got the Hype Bros. You know, the opening matchup, everybody wants to get hyped, just really set the tone for the show. And the best way to do that is with the Hype Bros. I mean, you can't just look at the adrenaline from these guys. These guys, they come out here just like a ball of fire. These guys are just unrestrained chaos, especially a guy like Mojo Rawley. You don't want to cross paths with that man Mojo Rawley when he's in a party mood because, well, he's gonna run you over. I mean, this man is a former NFL football player. I mean, this guy, just look at the size of him. And if, you know, when you got a man of that size just running at you full throttle, get out of the way. I know I certainly would. But that's not the case when it comes to the Outcasts, Heath Slater and Bo Dallas. Granted, when we saw Mojo Rawley make his first appearance on the last episode of Monday Night Raw, yes, the Outcasts, they did sort of shy away from Mojo Rawley. They did take a step back. But these two, and the same goes for Curtis Axel, they didn't know what to expect. They were coming out to ambush Zack Ryder to, you know, eliminate him from the picture. And then here comes this guy, this ball of chaos, Mojo Rawley, from you know, just out of thin air, he just appears. These guys, they didn't know what to do. They didn't have a game plan for him, so naturally they formed a strategic retreat, I assume is what they would refer to it as. But tonight, they have a game plan. They have a game plan for the Hype Bros. And that leads us to this matchup. Even the referee is dressing up for the occasion because it's the Slammy Awards. You know, this is a big deal. This is a very special night. As we already know, we're going to have both the World Heavyweight Champion, Dolph Ziggler, and the WWE Champion, Kevin Owens, in attendance, as well as the Royal Rumble winner, Cesaro. Yes, we've got some big names here for the Slammy Awards. And I mean, we're so close to WrestleMania. Anything could happen. This really could be a game changer, especially for a group like the Outcasts, where if you come into this matchup, if you're Heath Slater and Bo Dallas, you have to think that Curtis Axel, he's got a US title match at WrestleMania just tomorrow night. So, I mean, if you're Heath Slater and Bo Dallas, you have to be thinking, well, we can't really go out and lose this match because, well, that's not really going to reflect well on our leader, Curtis Axel. So, you know, there really are heavy implications for WrestleMania in this event tonight, especially in this matchup for the Outcasts. But right now, Mojo Rawley, side Russian leg sweep, taking down Bo Dallas. Mojo Rawley, as always, he's fired up. I mean, just look at this guy. This guy just can't stop moving. He is just unrestrained. Well, there you go, Mojo Rawley. He's calling out Dallas and Slater. I don't think I'm used to Mojo Rawley just yet. I mean, on Raw, I didn't know what to do when this guy came to the ring, and now I think I'm starting to adjust. I mean, it's hard to adjust to such just an unrestrained, such a high octane amount of energy. But Bo Dallas, it seems as though he's managed to collect himself, and now he's got the upper hand on Mojo Rawley as he backs him into the corner. So far, no tags have been made yet in this tag team matchup. The legal participants, Bo Dallas and Mojo Rawley, have been in here since the bell rang. As right now, Bo Dallas just pummeling him with those clotheslines. Gonna go for the pin. Referee in a position. 1, 2, nope, just a 1 count. Kick out by Mojo. Oh, and look at that, a cheap shot by Bo Dallas. Well, that was uncalled for. What was that about? But then again, the Outcasts, what else should we expect? The Outcasts, they don't play nice. They're willing to bend the rules to their advantage. That's the thing with the Outcasts. These guys, you know, these three men, Axel, Slater, and Dallas, they're tired of being ignored. They're tired of being the whipping boys here in the WWE. Curtis Axel, he's had opportunities at championships before, but you know, didn't really get much success out of it. None of these three men are, you know, not blah blah blah. None of them have really had noteworthy careers in this series, and the goal of these guys is to make them. They want to be household names. You know, you think of the greats. You think of Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, even John Cena, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. You think of all those guys. You know, those are household names. But then, you know, you have guys like Heath Slater, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel. Nobody really knows who these guys are. Nobody can take them seriously. And, well, the Outcasts, they're fed up with it. They're looking to become just as great as all those legends that I listed earlier on. As now the tag has been made to Zack Ryder. So now every participant in this matchup has gotten a chance to hit the ring. Zack Ryder with a dropkick right in between the shoulder blades of Heath Slater. As all Bo Dallas can do right now is watch on as Zack Ryder starts to fire up, starts to channel his inner hype. Wait a minute, it's counter by Slater. Into the Northern Light suplex. Kick out at one by Ryder. The referee had a bit of a malfunction going into the pin there. Perhaps that gave Zack Ryder enough of an opportunity, enough time to recover his wits. Could have potentially cost the Outcast the win right there. This referee's got maybe it's just because he's not used to this getup. The referee having a bit of needed to adjust to this new, well, you know, this more spiffy, this more dapper attire that he's wearing for this occasion. As Heath Slater tosses Ryder into the corner, and there's Bo Dallas with a massive clothesline. As Bo Dallas now lifts him up and slams him down with that, like a modified powerbomb. And now Bo Dallas single leg Boston Crab. Bo Dallas just punishing Long Island Iced Z right now. Zack Ryder's in a world of trouble. But Ryder able to create separation. And Zack Ryder now to the second rope. Slater looking to take him down, but Ryder was wise to it. Look at that. A drop kick taking out both members of the Outcast. And you see Zack Ryder, he's playing smart. Not only was he able to take out Bo Dallas with that drop kick, but Slater, he was a little too close for comfort. He got knocked off the apron as well. As now the tag made to Mojo Rawley. Slater's in the ring. Referee's going to have to stay on top of that. As and Mojo Rawley's going to clear Heath Slater out of harm's way. Or rather, I should say, Slater was in harm's way, but Mojo Rawley just taking out the trash. As now, look at this. Mojo Rawley with like a back body drop. And Mojo Rawley again, you know, he really did get that hot tag. Mojo Rawley, he's on fire again. You know, is this man ever not on fire? As Slater again is in the ring. Mojo Rawley looking to take care of that. Slater able to kick him away, though. This could be... No. Mojo able to dodge it. And a back suplex from Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley is taking the fight to both members of the Outcasts at once. As a massive double axe handle like a clothesline from Mojo Rawley. As Heath Slater going up. Oh, this is not looking good for Slater. A massive slam there from Mojo Rawley, but Bo Dallas looking to capitalize. Here's Dallas. No! Mojo Rawley had a counter for that as well. Mojo Rawley is just... He is just completely tearing the Outcasts apart right now. It seems as though the Outcasts, their game plan wasn't as good as perhaps they thought it was. Oh, this is not looking good. Mojo Rawley with a massive spear in the corner. And another one to Slater. Mojo Rawley, he's just toying with these guys. And things are not looking good at all for the Outcasts. Mojo Rawley backing Bo Dallas into the corner. Tag made to Zack Ryder. Oh, and look out, this could be trouble. This could be trouble for Bo Dallas. Zack Ryder, Hype Ryder. And the hook of the leg by Zack Ryder. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, the Hype Bros pick up the win over the Outcasts here in our opening contest at the Slammy Awards. A massive debut victory for the Hype Bros. It's a successful outing for them as a tag team, and it's back to the drawing board for the Outcasts. But now we're going to kick it to our special guest hosts. Here for the Slammy Awards, here to announce our first set of awards. So let's kick it to our very special guest host.
Thank you very much, Matt Wiz. Murph's YT13 here in the Slammy Awards studio. It is my pleasure and honour to bring you the nominees and the winners. Let's get it underway without any further ado. Here are the nominees for Breakout Superstar of the Year. And the winner is... Here are the nominees for OMG Moment of the Year. And the winner is... So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the SmackDown Superstar of the Year. CM Punk, Titus O'Neil, Bray Wyatt, Brock Lesnar, and Kevin Owens. And the winner is... Kevin Owens.
Well, it's a clean sweep for Kevin Owens tonight, as he not only wins Breakout Superstar of the Year, but he is also your SmackDown Superstar of the Year. And I mean, really, it was inevitable. Kevin Owens, I mean, the way that this man came into the business, I mean, his debut on SmackDown to win the Intercontinental Championship from Cesaro. Then he went on to Battleground to retain it against the former champion Titus O'Neil, the man who had held the gold for about half a year, for the better part of that year. And then after that, he traded it in. He defeated the former world champion Mark Henry. I mean, just look at the list of names that Kevin Owens has taken down over the course of his first year in Universe Mode. I mean, you've got the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. You have Stardust, aka, at the time it was Austin Aries. I thought it was Cody Rhodes, but, you know, the whole situation with that's very fishy. I mean, then you add to the list, I mean, it's just unbelievable. And this man is our WWE Champion, for crying out loud. Is anybody going to be able to take that title away from him? Oh my god. The Undertaker is here at the Slammy Awards. Well, Kevin Owens you might have to put your money where your mouth is at a moment. Oh my God. Kevin Owens, I mean, everything that he said, I don't know if I like the Undertaker's chances. I'm starting to be... Oh, this might go, folks. These two men, they look about ready to throw down. I don't like the looks of this. I mean, WrestleMania is tomorrow night, but these two men, are they going to go right now? Undertaker looks ready to fight. But Kevin Owens is backing off. He's going to save it for WrestleMania. And honestly, after everything that Owens has said, and given his track record, I'm actually kind of worried for The Undertaker. Let's bring it back to the ring now as Jack Swagger gets set for singles action. He's going to be taking on his former tag team partner, Tyson Kid, in yet another grudge match here on the Slammy Awards. I mean, wow. I mean, we just heard Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, what a... I don't know if he expected The Undertaker to be here tonight. But again, that's like I said, anything could happen. We are so close to WrestleMania that anything could happen here tonight at the Slammy Awards, and I have a feeling that that's just a mere taste of what we're gonna witness later on. I mean, just think about it. We've still got 2 other matches to go after this one. We've got Nikki Bella taking on Brie Bella, and in the main event, Edge will take on his former best friend, his former tag team partner, and the former World Heavyweight Champion, Christian. You will not want to miss any of those matches. You won't want to miss this one either, so don't go anywhere. As Tyson Kid set to make his way to the ring now. Of course, Tyson Kid, could still be dealing with a bit of ring rust, and that is a concern heading into this matchup with Jack Swagger tonight. Of course, Tyson Kid, he was injured at the hands of Brock Lesnar back in January, and he was out of action for just a little over 2 months until he returned to, well, he had the opportunity to qualify for the Intercontinental Championship ladder match that's going to be taking place tomorrow night at WrestleMania. Tyson Kid, however, he was doing well. He was doing well for himself, and if it wasn't for Jack Swagger costing him the match by attacking The Miz to get Kid disqualified, well then Tyson Kid, he could be in that ladder match at WrestleMania. But unfortunately for him, Jack Swagger would take away that opportunity. And Tyson Kid, well, now he's got the short end of the stick. Now instead of competing at WrestleMania, he's competing here tonight at the Slammy Awards. He's going to miss out on WrestleMania. But at the very least, tonight is an opportunity for Tyson Kid to get some revenge against Jack Swagger. As for Jack Swagger, he's been, both of these men have just struggled over the past year or so. Jack Swagger, you look at him, he's a former 3-time United States champion, a former tag team champion. But the way that he's been performing lately, you wouldn't know it. I mean, Jack Swagger, he really has not had the performance of a champion. As, wait a minute, Kid going for the cover. 2, nope, just a kick out at 1 by Swagger. Tyson Kid, he's challenged for the Intercontinental Championship as well, and these two men at one point were #1 contenders for the tag team titles, although they were unable to defeat the Ascension at Night of Champions when they did get their opportunity. And that's the thing, that was Night of Champions. That was, way to look at Kid! Tyson Kid launching himself over the top rope. like a human pinball. Tyson Kid launching himself straight at Jack Swagger. Swagger so far has got no answer to this flurry of offense that Kid is dishing out here. Wait a minute. Swagger reverses, nearly shoved Kid into that ring post. Instead, Kid is going to go crashing spine first into the barricade. As now Jack Swagger looks to take control. I mean, these two men, neither of these two men have had a shot at a championship since that Night of Champions pay-per-view when they took on the Ascension for the tag team titles. And after Jack Swagger, after Roman Reigns threw that man into a wall over a month ago, that just seemed to be the straw that broke the camel's back. That's what finally set Swagger off. And unfortunately for Tyson Kid, he just happened to be in his way. I mean, Jack Swagger, he had the opportunity to qualify for the ladder match, but he lost to Cody Rhodes. And now Jack Swagger, after that loss, he just, I guess Tyson Kid, he just happened to be the catalyst that, I don't know, Swagger, I don't know why he set his sights on Tyson Kid. Maybe he figured that, you know, the reason that he has failed so much over the past year is in big part to Tyson Kid. Maybe he views Tyson Kid as the weak link. And so he's just looking to sever any ties to Tyson Kid. And at the very least, Swagger's thinking to himself, well, okay, this guy can at least get me a win on a big event like the Slammy Awards. And I mean, it really sucks that it would come to that, but I guess when you are a former champion like Jack Swagger, when you hit rock bottom, you know, you really will stoop to anything in order to regain your relevancy. Look at Tyson Kid, went for the springboard blockbuster, but Jack Swagger able to duck out of the way. And there is just a disrespectful boot right to Kid's face. As now Jack Swagger set him up, vertical suplex. And there's just the raw power of Jack Swagger. Of course, Jack Swagger, a former two-time All-American. I don't know, these two men are both very technical. I mean, their technical prowess is unrivaled in that ring. So it'd be very interesting to see how this one plays out. Even if it would be a mat-based affair, perhaps Swagger would have the advantage there, as he does have the power advantage over Tyson Kid. That would be the difference between the two. Tyson Kid's got the speed, Swagger's got the power. Although when it comes to their technical ability, I'd say these two men, it's a very close call. As Kid able to create some separation using his legs there. Oh my goodness, what a kick. What a boot straight to the face of Jack Swagger. That one rocked him. As now Tyson Kid scales to the top rope, but Jack Swagger's there. Jack Swagger trying to get back to his feet. That's way too close. There's no way Kid's going to be able to hit him from there. Swagger trying to take him down, but Kid with a reversal. Tyson Kid off the top. Hurricanrana. Hooks the legs on Swagger. Does he have him one? Does he have him two? No. Swagger just barely gets his shoulders up off the canvas. But Tyson Kid not giving him any time to breathe. Kid looking to go right back on the attack. He's measuring him. There's Tyson Kid. Northern Light suplex, bridging for the pin, center of the ring. 1, 2, just a 1 count. Swagger kicks out. Neither of these two men want to show any signs of weakness in this matchup. This is very personal. As Swagger with the European uppercut, able to counter. Now boot to the midsection. Reverse elbow straight to the face. Jack Swagger just looking to rely on that power, that strength, to give him the advantage here, as usually Swagger is a very technical superstar, goes for a lot of grapples. But now he's just striking at Tyson Kid, and that's just the aggressiveness that Swagger has really gained ever since Roman Reigns threw him into that wall. But Kid again able to create some separation. I'd say if it comes to a battle of strikes, you'd have to give Kid the advantage with those educated feet of his. But again, you know, this matchup, it is just really, it's too close to call. These two men, I mean, they know each other so well. They work together. Wait a minute, Swagger able to dodge, and Kid gets hung out to dry on that top rope. That's what I was saying. Oh, now look at Swagger just stepping down off that apron right onto the back of Tyson Kid. Just using him as a floor mat. And now Swagger bouncing him skull first off of that announce table. Boot to the midsection. Massive knee lift. As Tyson Kid, he's just getting picked apart by Swagger right now on the outside. Referee up to a count of 3. You have to think that Jack Swagger, I don't even know if he hears the count right now. What has he got on his mind? No way! Spear through the barricade! Jack Swagger nearly broke Tyson Kid. Smack dab in half through that barricade. Tyson Kid, he might be out of this matchup. Jack Swagger, if he can just get him into the ring and cover him, he could have this in the bag. As you see the damage, the wreckage, that barricade just completely exploded. As now Jack Swagger into the ring, but he's not going for the pin. Jack Swagger looking to zero in on that ankle. Try to soften Tyson Kid up for that Patriot lock. That's the thing for Swagger tonight. He's out to make a statement, so he doesn't just want to defeat Tyson Kid. He wants to humiliate him. He wants to make him he wants to punish him. He wants to make him suffer. He wants to send a message to everyone else in the locker room that Jack Swagger is not a man that you can mess with. But Tyson Kid, he's got a statement to make as well. His career could be riding on this matchup just as much as Swagger's. He went for a tope atomico, but Swagger had the reversal. As now Jack Swagger, Irish whip, Tyson Kid, look out! As Jack Swagger nearly blew out his kneecap with that inverted chop block. And now Jack Swagger looking for the Patriot lock. Jack Swagger's got the Patriot lock applied. Tyson Kid, ever since he got put through that barricade, he has just had no answer to this. Every time he manages to create some separation, Swagger takes control, but Kid able to create separation, able to escape the Patriot lock. And now look at Tyson Kid with the code blue. Tyson Kid takes him down with a code blue. And now Tyson Kid, look at this, springboard elbow straight to the heart of Jack Swagger. Is that gonna do it? 1, 2, no. Swagger somehow kicked out of that springboard elbow. As Tyson Kid, the last graduate of the Heart Dungeon, he's struggling right now, but it seems as though he has regained control in this matchup. As Tyson Kid with a ferocious forearm, counter though by Swagger. As now these two men are just throwing shots back and forth, left and right. Kid backed into the corner. As Jack Swagger places him up on that top turnbuckle, this is not going to be good. A high-risk position here. Look at Swagger! Jack Swagger with the running boot just knocked Tyson Kid off that top rope all the way out to the floor. Tyson Kid, he could be broken in half. He might have some broken bones after that fall. That was ugly. As Jack Swagger just continues to apply the punishment. I mean, this has, for the most part, Swagger has had control in this matchup. I mean, Tyson Kid, he's had moments here and there, but Jack Swagger just will not give him a moment to breathe. Just cannot allow Tyson Kid the chance to take control. As referee up to a 5 count, Jack Swagger bounces him skull first off the ring post. I mean, Tyson Kid, he's just out of it right now. I think Kid, he might be done. That fall from the top rope might have taken all the fight that was left in him and just snuffed it out like a flame. As now Jack Swagger continues to apply the punishment, driving that knee right into his face. As Swagger, you saw he went in there to break the count. Jack Swagger obviously has more punishment in mind for Tyson Kid, as now he finally gets him back into the ring. Another boot right across that apron. And Swagger now looking to bring the action back inside the ring. Well, thank goodness for that. But Tyson Kid, I don't know if he's got any fight left in him. I think Swagger has taken it all away. That fall from the top rope after that massive boot really has shut Tyson Kid's lights out. And now Jack Swagger sizing him up for the signature Swagger bomb. And that'll do it. Swagger go for the pin. It's over. 1, 2. Wait, Jack Swagger just broke the pin. Jack Swagger just prevented the pinfall from taking place. Oh, Jack Swagger now just mocking Tyson Kid, saying, I'm the man, and a gut-wrench powerbomb. Just for added emphasis, just to add insult to injury, Jack Swagger. Like I said, he wants to destroy Tyson Kid tonight, and I think he's just done it. There's the 3 count. Jack Swagger defeats Tyson Kid in dominant fashion here tonight. I mean, that was completely unnecessary there at the end. I get it, Jack Swagger wants to make a statement. He wants to make a name for himself at the expense of Tyson Kid, but he had the match won with the Swagger bomb. Why did he feel the need to go the extra mile? And now what is he doing? Swagger, you've already won the match. You've already added insult to injury. What more are you looking to do? Swagger just glaring at Tyson Kid. Kid can barely make it back to his feet. He's still out of it from that gut-wrench powerbomb. No. No, put the steps down, Swagger. You did not need to do this. Jack Swagger with the... Damn it. Steel steps to the face of Tyson Kid. Kid is out. Jack Swagger is looking to put Tyson Kid back on the shelf. And he might have just done it. Good Lord. No. No, Swagger, you've done enough. You've done enough, Swagger. Stop this. No, no, not on the stairs, not on the stairs. Gut wrench powerbomb right on the corner of those stairs. Good God. We need to get the paramedics out here. Let's kick it back to our host.
Here are the nominees for Open Challenge of the Year. And the winner is... Here are the nominees for Tag Team of the Year. And the winner is... Here are the nominees for Raw Superstar of the Year. Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, Seth Rollins, Ryback, and Edge. And the winner is... Cesaro.
I have to say that was one stacked award. That Raw Superstar of the Year, there were so many superstars who were worthy of that award, but ultimately, I don't think that there was any man more worthy of the title of Raw Superstar of the Year than this man, the Royal Rumble winner, Cesaro. And Cesaro, I mean, just his past year has been incredible. Of course, the United States Championship Open Challenge capped off by that Slammy Award winning championship scramble match at SummerSlam. I mean, truly, it was an unbelievable year for Cesaro. He might have had his ups and downs, but at the end of the day, he's riding high. I mean, he's going into the main event of WrestleMania as the #1 contender, the Royal Rumble winner. Dolph Ziggler's gonna have his work cut out for him when Cesaro challenges him for that World Heavyweight title tomorrow night. And Cesaro, I mean, just look at this. Cesaro, that's a difference between him and Kevin Owens. Cesaro, he fights for the people. And now he's gonna speak to the people. Strong claims there from the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, but if anybody can back up those claims, it is the Royal Rumble winner, Cesaro. But it's time for our third matchup of the evening, the penultimate match of the evening, and we've got women's action as Nikki Bella gets set to take on her sister, Brie, after... I still don't think I'm 100% sure on how to react to this whole situation. First we had Nikki Bella, first of all, we had Brie Bella taking on Asuka in the Queen of the Ring tournament, the very first round, the very first match of the tournament. Nikki Bella was banned from interfering in the matchup. Stephanie had said, if you get involved, well then Brie gets disqualified. She's automatically out of the tournament. And so Nikki Bella, she did nothing. She just watched as Asuka tore Brie Bella apart. Not even after the match was there any sort of interference from Nikki Bella. Perhaps she was afraid of Asuka. I mean, who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be afraid of Asuka? I mean, she's gonna be challenging for the women's championship at WrestleMania. I mean, there's a reason why she was to be feared. I mean, she went through the whole Queen of the Ring tournament. She made it to the finals. And of course, the other person who Asuka had to go through was Nikki Bella. And at the Royal Rumble, when Nikki had to take on Asuka in the second round, Brie Bella was nowhere to be found. She didn't even come out to the ring. She didn't even come out to ringside with Nikki. And so Nikki, she tried to contact Brie behind closed doors, tried to settle everything, without making it public, but Brie, I guess, just ignored her. Brie Bella would not even respond to Nikki Bella. And so then that forced Nikki Bella's hand. She had to go public with it just to get Brie's attention, because otherwise Brie wasn't she wasn't giving her the light of day. And then, well, we saw their promo a couple of weeks back on Raw, and I don't even know who to root for in this matchup, because I mean both made claims. Neither of these, I mean, that's the thing with the Bellas. I mean, their history is not something to really be praised. I mean, these two women, they've been despised by the WWE Universe for the majority of their careers. I mean, they're just downright bullies. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it, and they know that. So there really is nobody to, and now you see there's a bit of the arrogance by Nikki Bella. That just sort of reaffirms my claims. I would think maybe Nikki would be, I mean, Brie Bella really has not, I don't know, these two women, they're so similar. I mean, you just see right now, the arrogance from both women is going to cost them this match. I just don't know. I mean, these two women, haven't ever liked them, and now I don't really know who to cheer for in this matchup. I don't really have a favorite to win this one. I would just like to get a little more clarity on what exactly is going on between these two. But I guess the outcome of this matchup might settle things over. Perhaps. I mean, we've seen Brie Bella. She really has developed a new aggressive streak. We saw her when she took on Carmella on Main Event a couple of weeks ago. She just completely dismantled Carmella. So if you're Nikki Bella tonight, you gotta be on the lookout for that. I mean, these two women, both of them are former Divas champions. Nikki Bella, we had saw her towards the end of, when she did win the Divas Championship back at Night of Champions of last year. Nikki Bella had really stepped up her game. She had really improved her in-ring work, and I don't think Brie Bella had really gotten up to that standard just yet. But now it seems as though Brie Bella, she has really been taking that time off to train, to improve her abilities, and it really has shown. I mean, just the fact that she completely destroyed Carmella. I mean, it was barely a contest. It wasn't really so much of a match as it was just a one-sided beatdown. And right now, she could be looking to try to have a similar result in this matchup with Nikki tonight. As now, side rush and leg sweep takes down Nikki Bella. As so far in this matchup, it's been pretty back and forth, but it seems as though Brie Bella now starting to take control. As Nikki stumbles back to her feet. Wait a minute, counter. Curse of the commentator, Nikki Bella now takes control in this matchup. As Brie Bella hung upside down in the Tree of Woe. This is dangerous territory. As when you get caught in that position, you are just completely helpless as Nikki Bella drives the boot straight into the face. And now what's Nikki thinking? She gonna go to the top rope? Nope, she just readjusts herself. Look out. Oh, she just hung her out to dry on that top rope. As Nikki Bella now slides back into the ring. Brie Bella, that definitely dazed her. She can barely get up to her feet. Oh, look at it! No, it's reversed. Brie Bella had it well scouted. That just goes to show how well these two women know each other. Oh, and she plants her face first into the canvas. Nikki Bella was looking for that roaring elbow, but she was not able to connect. Brie Bella had it well scouted. She was able to avoid it at the last second. As Nikki Bella dumped to the outside. Brie Bella. What is she thinking? Don't tell me she's not gonna do that. Oh my God, Brie Bella through the middle rope, suicide dive to the outside. Good Lord. Brie Bella, there's that mean streak for you. She's just, I mean, this is a very different Brie Bella than the one that we saw towards the end of last year. I mean, I don't know what exactly has changed, what got into her. And now look at this, straight into the barricade goes Nikki Bella. Brie Bella is just tormenting her sister. I mean, that suicide dive through the ropes, that's definitely not a risk that the Brie Bella of old would have taken. And again into the barricade. Again, Brie Bella just using that barricade, repeatedly slamming her sister into it. And again into the barricade. And now into the other one. Brie Bella's just relentless right now. And again into the barricade. Jesus. The referee up to, I think it was at a count of 8, count of 9, I believe. Brie Bella, is she gonna win this by count out? Oh no, that was a count of 9. I was getting a little ahead of myself. But Brie Bella goes out to break the count. She doesn't want to win this by count out. She was out here to make us, no! Face first on the concrete floor. I think Nikki Bella's out cold. Brie Bella, she could have picked up the count out victory if she wanted. But that's not what this is about. She's out. This is about making a statement for Brie Bella. As Nikki Bella tries to pull herself back to her feet. I don't even think she knows where she is right now. The lights might be on, but nobody's home. As Nikki Bella, she's caught up against that bottom rope. What is Brie thinking? Oh my God, off the ropes. Brie Bella with a massive knee. Straight to the face. She could have cracked her jaw with that. And I mean, if she pins her, I think it's over. Nikki Bella, you see, she's out cold. I mean, she's got no answer to this, but no. Brie Bella, there's that submission hold, the arm trap, crossface. She's looking to make Nikki tap out, but is Nikki gonna do it? Can she fight out of this? No, she can't. She submits. And Brie Bella, in dominant fashion, picks up the win over Nikki tonight. I mean, what a performance by Brie Bella. Like her or not, you have to give credit where credit's due. She came out here tonight with an agenda. She had a game plan, and she just completely, I mean, once she hit that suicide dive, it was all over. Once the match got to the outside, Brie Bella took full control, and she made quick work of her sister Nikki. And now, again, are we doing this again? I mean, can't these people, when a match ends, can't they just take the victory and walk? Obviously not. We saw Jack Swagger do the same thing. And now Brie Bella. After the match is over, this post-match assault. And now there's that spinning back fist. This is completely uncalled for. Do none of these superstars know what sportsmanship is? I guess the better question would be, do they even care what it is? Because Brie Bella doesn't seem to. Jack Swagger didn't seem to. For these two, for Swagger and for Brie, it's about making a statement. And I guess, you know, the rules don't matter. Customs, they don't mean a damn thing. Respect? What's respect? Bella Buster! Well, let's kick it back to our guest host. We need to get away from all of this malicious intent. Let's kick it to our final awards for the night. Let's end, hopefully, with some positivity.
So it's been an absolute honor and a privilege to be with you here for these prestigious Slammy Awards, but now it's time for the final awards of the evening. Here are the nominees for Pay-Per-View of the Year. And the winner is... Here are the nominees for Upset of the Year. And the winner is... Here are the nominees for Rivalry of the Year. And the winner is... And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is the very final award of the evening. Here are the nominees for Match of the Year. CM Punk versus John Cena.
An attitude adjustment from CM Punk? Well, look at his hooks to the leg. That could be it. No! Cena kicks out. Cena just kicked out of his own finisher. I mean, what do either of these men have to do to finish this matchup off?
The Championship Scramble.
Finn Balor launches himself over the top rope, and he just took out Cesaro, and he may have taken himself out of the equation as well. Oh wait, Heath, look out! Sami Zayn!
Cesaro versus Titus O'Neil.
Titus staggered. Oh, and a huge European uppercut to follow it up from Cesaro. And that's where fatigue really took effect. Titus, that one split second to make a mistake. Oh, are you kidding me? Clash of the Titus from Cesaro. Cover now. 1, 2, 3. No! Oh my goodness.
Ryback versus Randy Orton.
Up on the announce table, Ryback, power slam through the table. Randy Orton has just been laid out.
The Lucha Dragons versus Hideo Itami and Finn Balor.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Are we going to see it? Sin Cara and Kalisto both off the ropes, over the top ropes. Look at that. In stereo. Kalisto and Sin Cara with suicide dives.
Team Ambrose versus Team Rollins.
The super kick caught Batista flush, and now he's laid out on the announce table. Dolph Ziggler going to the top rope. You've got to be kidding me. Elbow drop.
Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Owens.
Top rope, Owens the cannonball. And much like a wrecking ball, he destroys Brock Lesnar. Lesnar could be shattered. How many bones did Owens break on that dive? If Lesnar's lucky, the answer will be 0. As Lesnar's back to his feet already, so I guess the answer is 0. Lesnar the clothesline, Owens flies over the top rope. Oh my god, you can't be serious! Brock Lesnar over the...
And the winner is... Team Ambrose versus Team Rollins.
As if you would have expected anything less, it was... Wait a minute. Well, the Survivor Series tag team matchup, Team Rollins, Team Ambrose, was the match of the year, but I would have expected, you know, Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose to come out here to accept this award, or Dolph Ziggler. I mean, Ziggler was a part of the match, he was one of the sole survivors, but I mean, the role that he played in that match was, I'm not going to say that it wasn't important. I mean, he was one of the final two, one of the sole survivors. He played a big part in the way that that matchup went down, but you'd think that the team captain would have come out here to accept the award, but I mean, we knew that Ziggler was in the building. We knew that Ziggler was going to be here tonight, but I was not expecting this. I was not expecting him to, it was Team Rollins versus Team Ambrose. I mean, Ziggler he barely factors into that equation. So I wasn't expecting him to be out here, but he is, so I guess we'll hear what he has to say. Well, you ask and you shall receive. Ziggler making all these claims about Cesaro and what Cesaro thinks, what his goals are. Well, we're gonna hear it straight from the man himself. Cesaro coming back out to the ring. We heard what he had to say earlier on, and he had some pretty bold claims to make heading into this matchup at WrestleMania. I mean, we know that Cesaro's a game challenger for Ziggler's world title, but Dolph Ziggler, he doesn't seem to think so. Well, there you have it, folks. Cesaro. I mean, there's no playing around with this matchup. Dolph Ziggler, he's not backing down, and Cesaro, he's not going to back down just because of Ziggler's injury. It truly is anybody's ball game going into WrestleMania. Neither of these two men willing to give an inch. But who's going to come out on top this Sunday? It's main event time here at the Slammy Awards, but before we move into it, I do want to give a huge thank you to our special guest host, Murph's YT13. If you haven't already, be sure to go check out his amazing content. It is just phenomenal stuff. He's easily, I would say, the best commentator on the WWE YouTube scene at the moment. But it is now main event time. It is Edge, the rated R superstar, set to take on the former World Heavyweight Champion, his former tag team partner, his former best friend, in Captain Charisma, Christian. Of course, Edge, I mean, the last time that we saw Edge compete prior to the tag team matchup that took place on Raw a few weeks earlier, or a few weeks before, the last time we saw Edge compete on a pay-per-view scale match was at the Battleground pay-per-view when he took on Christian in singles action. And on that night, it was Christian who walked out the victor. That, of course, led Christian to his World Heavyweight Championship match with Ryback at Survivor Series. A match that Christian lost. He was unable to regain his World Heavyweight Championship. And that was the last time that we saw Christian up until Roadblock, when he returned to defeat Alberto Del Rio. Then he defeated Dolph Ziggler on Monday Night Raw in what turned out to be just an elaborate ruse between Christian and Ziggler. Somehow they managed to bury the hatchet, and I guess that just happened because of their mutual hatred for Cesaro. But regardless of what caused it, regardless of the circumstances, the fact remains that Christian and Ziggler were looking to remove Cesaro from the picture, look to take him out of the WrestleMania scene. But if it wasn't for Edge, they might have gotten away with it, but Edge was there. He returned, made his shocking return to make the save. It led to a tag team matchup the following week where Edge and Cesaro were unsuccessful. It was Dolph Ziggler who picked up the victory on behalf of Ziggler and Christian after Ziggler just about kicked Cesaro's head off with a massive super kick. But tonight there is no Cesaro, there is no Dolph Ziggler. It's just one-on-one, mano-a-mano, Christian versus Edge, in what could honestly be a WrestleMania caliber matchup right here. But it's the main event of the Slammy Awards here tonight. Edge versus Christian. Let's get this match underway. The referee rings the bell, and here we go. Straight out of the gate, these two men straight at each other's throats, trading shots left and right, and a massive boot by Edge, taking down Christian. Looks like straight off the bat, Edge with the upper hand, and he's telling Christian to bring it on. There's a nice shot there by Edge. Now a knee lift. Christian, oh wait, reversal. Edge whipped into the corner, and a missile drop kick there by Christian. Christian turning the tables. Of course, these two men, they've worked together for so long. They've fought each other on multiple occasions. I mean, they know each other so well. They know each other's arsenals inside and out. Surely this matchup, we're going to see a lot of reversals, a lot of momentum changes in this one. And this, I mean, like I said, this is a WrestleMania caliber matchup right here. But it's main eventing the Slammy Awards as Edge and Christian, two former best friends, longtime longtime friends, modern rivals, look to finally settle their score once and for all. There's the counter by Edge. Christian now on his back feet. Oh my God, what a DDT by Edge. Edge taking Christian down with one of those devastating DDTs. Now follows it up with a massive knee straight into the face of Christian. The referee is going to have to be on top of this one. Christian and Edge, make sure that they stay within the rules. This is a very personal affair right here. A very bitter matchup between these two men as Christian draped across that top rope with that inverted suplex. And now Edge looking to set him up for a submission here. That's the Educator, like a modified sharpshooter is Christian. Really inflicting damage on his legs and his lower back here. Christian, he's so close to those ropes, but they're just out of his reach. He can't quite get the rope break. And Christian now able to create some separation, able to force Edge off. And now here's Christian, float over DDT perhaps? No, Edge had the counter for it. Edge had it well scouted. As now Edge with a couple of shots to the face. Christian backed into a corner as Edge now continues to go on the offensive. To the second rope he goes. Edge, Bulldog. Nailed it to perfection. Edge hooks the leg. Does he have him? 1. Nope, just a 1 count. Christian, the quick kick out there, does not want to show any signs of weakness in this matchup. Of course, Christian, often accused as being the weak link between these two men. Christian, I mean, he proved that wrong. He proved that claim wrong at Battleground when he defeated Edge. But still, Christian, he doesn't want to lose this matchup tonight against Edge and just, give people that extra, not only put the doubt in his own mind, but just to, give people any sort of justification to still believe that claim. As Christian now, the former world champion, whipping Edge into the corner. Christian creates separation. Look at this. Oh, what a counter and a kick straight to the face. Edge on wobbly legs. And a massive European uppercut there by Christian. Christian very physical in this matchup, using a lot of strikes as he goes for the pin. 1, 2. But a kick out by Edge just before the count of 3. Already getting close with the near falls in this matchup. Edge whipped off the ropes. Christian, no, reversed. Edge had it countered. Not sure what Christian was going for, but Edge was wise to it. Now look at this. Sit out mat slam. Back of Christian's head. Bouncing off the canvas. 1, 2. And a kick out by Christian. He's still alive in this matchup. But a devastating move there by Edge. Certainly going to turn the tides in his favor. As now Edge, look at that. Face first. Planting Christian with that downward spiral. That is vintage Edge as he hooks the leg. 2. But a kick out again by Christian. Edge really playing it old school with that downward spiral, but even that was not enough to put Christian away. As Edge now picks him to his feet, massive punch straight to the face, but Christian with the reversal, couple of elbows to the face. Edge is staggered. Christian, vintage Christian with the reverse DDT. As now Christian hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by Edge. Neither of these two men willing to give an inch in this matchup, as these two men digging into their bag of tricks. And Christian could perhaps be looking to flip the switch. Could he be thinking kill switch? No, he's not. Instead, Edge thrown into the corner. As Christian looking to place him up in the high rent district. This is not good. This is not good. Not where either one of these two men want to be. Up in no man's land here is Christian. What is he thinking? And, oh my God, an inverted reverse superplex. Good Lord, Christian planted him face first. And now Christian to the corner. Look at this. How about that? Adding insult to injury. Christian stealing Edge's own spear. And is that going to put him away? 1, 2. No, a kick out by Edge. Christian stealing Edge's own finishing move. But Christian unable to put Edge away. He can't believe it. He's going to try again. And again, Edge is just going to get the shoulder up. Christian unsuccessful with that spear. He's going to have to try something else. Christian, I mean, how insulting would that have been to Edge if Christian were to defeat him with his own finishing move? As Edge now whipped off the ropes, Christian ducks underneath. And look at this. Hurricanrana. No, Edge caught him. Edge caught him off the Hurricanrana, and a massive power bomb. What a counter. Beautiful reversal by Edge. And now Edge going to the corner. Edge looking to show Christian how it's done. Spear! Edge nearly broke him in half with that spear, and you see Edge, he's fired up, telling Christian that's how it's done. Hook of the leg by Edge. Surely this is going to be it. 1, 2, 3. No! Christian kicked out of Edge's spear this time, and Edge cannot believe it. Back and forth these two men go. Both men have just speared each other, and they're still continuing to fight in this matchup. Unbelievable, but that's what you come to expect from two veterans like this. As now Edge, a massive slingshot into that bottom rope, looking to choke the life out of Christian. As Edge now picks him to his feet. The rated R superstar taking him to the corner. Edge now going to place Christian up in the high rent district. This is bad news up on that top rope. We saw how it played out for Edge. Christian, though, able to reverse. And Christian, oh my God! A diving reverse elbow straight into the face of Edge. And now Christian scaling to the top rope. Frog splash! Hook of the leg by Christian surely has him. 1, 2, 3, no! Edge again manages to kick out Christian. I mean, he's got to be beside himself. He's hit him with a spear, a frog splash. None of it has been enough. Christian now looking to perhaps go for the kill switch. No, wait. Reversal by Edge. Edge able to counter. He had it scouted, and now look at this. Christian up on his shoulders. Edge, electric chair face buster. Massive impact into the mat. Christian straight on his face. And now look at Edge. Execution, the Impaler DDT. That's got to put Christian away. 1, 2, 3. No, how the hell did Christian kick out of that combination? The electric chair facebuster followed by the execution DDT. And Christian is somehow still in this matchup. Edge now looking to take a risk. Up to the top rope he goes. Christian, he's out on his feet. Edge. What is he looking to do? No, he got caught. Edge was thinking cross body, but it was reversed. And Christian turns it into a backbreaker. This is the opening. This is the time for Christian to strike. As he hits it, kill switch engaged. Christian, if he hooks the leg, he's got this in the bag. 1, 2. No, he doesn't. Edge again able to kick out Christian. He has hit Edge with just about everything. He's just looking to the universe like, what do I have to do? Oh my God, and Edge is right back to his feet. This is far from over. This battle only continues to escalate. As now look at Edge. Plants him face first, almost on that bottom turnbuckle. As Edge, it seems as though getting hit with that kill switch has only fired him up. Look at this. No, reverse. Christian counters. The referee, what is he doing? 1, 2. Oh, kick out, and you have to think if the referee, I'm not sure if he just had sort of an awkward positioning when he went down to count the first time, but that counter to the execution DDT, Christian may have had the victory there. But the referee's screw up might cost him here. As Christian just waits for Edge to get to his feet. Now from the top rope, Christian, no, he got caught with a spear! In midair, Edge speared that man out of his boots. Hook of the leg, 1, 2, 3, and it's over. You hear the crowd chanting, this is awesome. I mean, what a counter. In midair, Edge with the devastating spear. Christian, I mean, there was no way Christian was gonna kick out of that. At Battleground, Christian was the man who stood tall. This time, however, it's the rated R superstar Edge who is victorious. As now look at this, Christian back into the ring. Edge looking for a handshake, a sign of respect. And Christian obliges. Christian shakes Edge's hand. Have these two men buried the hatchet once and for all? Perhaps. That seems to be the case as Christian and Edge celebrating here tonight. Christian, I mean, I gotta be honest, that's something I like to see. Christian, I mean, we've seen he's just sort of fallen apart over the last year. But now, wait a minute. What? Who is... That's Machine Gun Carl Anderson. What is Carl Anderson doing here at the Slammy Awards? As far as I'm aware, he's not under contract. I didn't even think he was with this company. I didn't even know he was here tonight. What is... Oh my God, that's Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows just rushed the ring, blindsided Christian, tossed him out of the ring. And Luke Gallows now with a massive clothesline to Edge. That's the Bullet Club. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, what the... Why are they here? Luke Gallows just mugging Edge here. Christian has been tossed out of the ring, disposed of by Luke Gallows. What? Well, I don't know what to say, folks. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are just mugging Edge in that ring right now. I mean, Edge just went through a grueling match. Christian tossed to the outside. I mean, Christian nearly got broken in half, got the wind knocked out of him by that spear. These two men are in no condition to defend themselves. And Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are taking the opportunity to make a statement, to send a message to the locker room, to the WWE Universe, to management. Good God, what a boot. And now Luke Gallows with a Thez press. Luke Gallows just continuing to just pummel Edge. Edge is defenseless. And now Gallows and Anderson setting their sights on Christian here. These two men are just making a statement out of these two legends. Christian just leveled by Gallows and Anderson. I don't know what these two these two men are here for. I don't know why they're even here. But I mean, they're making their statement loud and clear. Jesus, what a double team move. Edge has been incapacitated in the ring. Christian now getting demolished outside of the ring. No, not on the floor. The Magic Killer out on the floor. Well, we're out of time, folks.